Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to I was surrounded by such...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Really? You know it...
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well... No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thought ever since he disappeared. No, none of those things.
Wow. You two... Did he ever tell you anything about it?
Oh, right. I didn't know whether that meant...
Still not...
Look at me. The last time I talked this... come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Hey, look at those hilly trails over the Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight! Hold that pose!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting Mom.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadia doesn't allow...
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village, just in case. Wait a second. That person... It's Dainslet!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's...
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. Ah, so that was someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clue.
Right! That mysterious...
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your I sense hesitation in your words. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable, the sinner you wish to know about. His situation is his name. I'm loath to admit it, but...
Your... brother?
There were 5 of them. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedderfolnir. Gold, Rhindaughter. The foul. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order...
They were once people of great esteem in Canria. Those who carried 6 of us together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of, so they became sinners, but also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray. Of course. As I said,
So, Dane...
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan.
Oh, Paimon remembers!
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area...
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village, the person...
It's certainly possible.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try... got a lot to do today.
This is such a great place for a vacation. Let me just take a few more days off.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just...
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the Abyss...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning,
What sort of truth?
that their goal is still to obtain. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that your concerns are not entirely unfounded. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, come with me. We must check what...
Oh, so you're going to take us to it?
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
The Steambird is an excellent publication. They have many outstanding journalists, and the editor-in-chief is always open to new ideas. But most importantly, they pay their writers on time.
Strike up! Surge! Smile!
Laid bare.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Oh, my camera!
Overruled. Go on. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the Abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! Wait. Smile! Hold that pose! Time to shine! Truth bomb!
Transfixed.
Shower me with strength! Smile!
Overruled. This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that... The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, they bade at last. They know such was the price they paid.
Did you hear that? What was that sound? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
You see, we've reclaimed an endless amount of release your tears.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered, "Sleep well, Father. When you awake, that."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the Hilly Trolls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vamara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted that's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
At least right now, I can't seem to recall.
But how is that? All right. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
If we really did travel back to a time before he... If this person only exists in people's memory... Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembered.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
All the memories seem... No. There's a difference between memory... Maybe not. If time...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager. Dainslev had memories implanted. The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like...
Yep, that has to be it! Yeah, that...
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So,
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Dane's brother. One of... born into... You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all, as you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and Father told me that once I possessed all those, but despite his intentions for me, in truth, the person you see before you now is nothing. As for your question, The Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower-level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the Loom in its semi-completed form. After all, its existence... that. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world, as if... I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. I was curious, so even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been, one memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up. I know. But there's nothing. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight's sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people, the Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location. He would then hand the eye. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. That's right, because in his mind, before you two entered that false location.
Traveler. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
was when I implanted the memory of him given the tense situation at that time. Captain Dainsleif failed. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the... I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear I'm too insignificant even in any case. I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and you remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale. That story managed to dispel my fears. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form. But to implant a specific memory into the minds. In that memory, I would tell them a story. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. All that's left of my... But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Caribert one last time. Caribert's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? Before the heavenly principles awaken, yes. For 500 years now, not long ago, you witnessed the Hydra, such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heaven. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. You could say that, just look at Caribert. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilichurl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But there's just... why?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, you told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself. This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this...
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers... Oh, and Dane came by just... He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind. Let's think first. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. So there we were, searching away. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later, and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of Paimon wonders how Atosa... Paimon didn't see... Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search part. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so... He always seemed to appear. If Kari Bear wants me to forget about... I relied on him for a lot of things. Okay, I'll admit, I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need... It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye!
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear? A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra...